Well, Tesla shares doing what they usually do. They're on the rise this morning. The company posting record deliveries in 2020, above what analysts were forecasting, although just shy of Elon Musk's target of 500,000 cars. The stock was last year's best performer on the S&P, of course. It was up over 700%. Its market value is approaching $700 billion this morning, Jim. It's a name we talked about so often last year for obvious reasons, and one I would expect that we will continue to talk a great deal about this year as well.
Yeah, well, look, there are some reasons for it to go up. The numbers in China were very good. This could be Europe's year. It's a momentum stock. Let's say it was a semiconductor company. What it's basically done is come up with the 386. It had the 286. Now it's got the 386. It could have the 486. If you go back to a chart of Intel during that great run where it became the microprocessor and went from 18th semiconductor to number one semiconductor company, we always were willing to take it up on every single iteration, even with the 46, the Pentium. Each time the stock went up. And that's kind of how you have to think about this. You can't think of it as a really expensive stock. You just have to think about it, which obviously it is. You have to think about it by iterations. And if you think about it that way, then it makes some sense to the people who are watching it go up. The people who are buying it, I think, look at it like that. They look at Musk as a super duper Andy Grove, and that way you can justify it. I think you and I, David, are saying it's tough to find a way, but you just view China as an iteration. That's the 386. You view Europe as the 46. You're the rest of the world as the truck, as the Pentium. And then you can figure at least some confine, some metric that makes sense.